Hello and welcome to another part of Randomizer Red. Yeah, I decided to do a little bit of a scheduling with our LPs. Anyway. Hey, Tuesdays, if I don't have anything going on, and I'll do Reckon No Ken. Thursdays, I'll do Randomizer Red. Anyway, like it or not, last we left off, we left the strangely aquatic-themed in the forest. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? First, as an update to my team. Came after some level grinding that I discovered I needed to do last time. Queen, still the only nose bubble. Helios! I don't think learned anything either. Nosferatu, nothing happened. Yeah, no. Anger didn't learn anything new. And Rex had the most nuances. Learning Horn Attack. Which is actually one of the best multi moves you can have, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, let's do what we came here to do in the first place. Face the first gym leader. Oh yeah, I can tell you, it takes to be a Pokemon champ. Or than just beat the crap out of everyone you see. I'm no trainer, but I can tell you how to win. Let me take you to the top. Why not? Considering my last part, I nearly got my ass kicked in the said tunnel. Well, forest. Alright, let's get happening. This is the first Pokemon in a match at the top Pokemon list. By choosing your Pokemon match is going to be easier. I just did that! Useless. Stop right there, kid. You're still light years from facing a rock. Kid. Did you feel school? Junior Trainer Mill, what's the fight? Dragonair! Oh no, Brock, please tell me you're not going to be just like Big Claire now. Oh god. Crap. Hey everyone. Remember that move you never bothered to teach any of your Pokemon in the generations after this? But yet it was overpowered in this game? Yeah, enjoy! Oh, that's lovely. Pride Chop is pretty much a normal type. That's why I was doing utter shit again. It's most rock types I found. That kid! I want to introduce you to this boots I have. It's going to be good friends with your ass. Not because it's incredibly powerful, but because if you guys remember the last episode, I've been fighting Zapdos up the ass. Oh god, Drill Peck! Sorry, Helios. Anger? Mind if we clean up house? Oh, thank you. Pride Chop killing a flying type legendary for that. It's not every day you see that. Darn! Light years isn't time, it measures distance! Someone finally got the memo! Now, unlike... And another said someone is gonna go heal real quick after that ass-raping team. Be right back! And I'm back! I'm Brock. I'm here, Jim's leader. I believe in rock hard defense and determination. That's why all my Pokemon are rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine then. Show me your best. Show me your moves. And put a shirt on, dude. A shell. Brock, I think you've missed what a rock-type engine leader is. Well, anger, you're coming back out. At least you got the defense right. Critical hit. Echo. Yeah, I think Crying Chomp has a high critical hit rate. Talking about this as if this was Fire Emblem. Anyway. Yeah, there goes that. And he's gonna use Kangaskhan! Ooh. That's a tough one! But hey, I'm gonna do something that's a bit unorthodox if you want to get far in Gen 1. Use a Fire type against Brock. So I think Big Rage is another attack that got buffed. Considering that it was a continuous attack, actually got nerfed. Ah, damn. Ooh, not good. Sorry, Helios! And that is how one can lose against Brock. This is not gonna be good for me. At least Queen is getting some last words in. And it misses. I swear, if I win this by spamming bubble... Never mind. I was about to say, if I won this by spamming bubble, I was going to laugh my ass off. Stab it with the hole. This is not good. Rex, you can do it! I believe in you! No, I don't. Anger? Save my ass again? Anger? I think we excelled our differences from the last episode. Especially considering when, well, I got my ass handed to me in the last episode because you kept on dying. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge. I got the Boulder Badge! That's the official Pokemon League badge. The bearer's Pokemon become more powerful. The Technique Flash can be used anytime. Wait, take this with you. TM34. That can be taught to Pokemon. The TM is only good once, so we'll use one to teach you a new move. Pick the Pokemon carefully. The TM34 contains Bide. I'll get to that move in a moment. Your Pokemon will absorb damage in battle and then pay it back double. That is true. However, there is one kind of downside to the move Bide. If you use it, you pretty much become a sitting duck while your opponent has free range on attacking on you. Yeah, Bide isn't exactly what I call great. Great for selling fire, maybe, but not great overall. And it's come to the sad realization that I may want to do some level grinding, so I'll probably be right back. And I'm back again. During that grinding, nothing exactly happened. The one thing well, Rex here. Here in one more level, which is a bit of a staple on the games. Oh yeah, first, let's do some quick shopping real quick. I know it sounds a little redundant, but I don't care. Hi there, may I help you? Actually, not yet. TM, as I said before I left, Bide is utterly useless to me. I'll buy 10 more balls. And use the rest of my funding in potions. Sure, I may not be the best financial person ever, but I'm better than some people say that much. Anyway, everything's set, so let's go. And yes, there is grass in this area, so we'll be fighting more stupidity. Looked at me, didn't you? You can't prove anything. Oh, jeez. Let's just move on. Stay true, it's pretty much the easiest thing I've found a trainer use throughout this series. There's a little trick on something. If you press select, like during your attack window, during your turn, if you will, well, you can swap the order of attacks. I guess that is pretty cool, not gonna lie. I think in some games you can just touch the move, and then drag it to the position you want. The tree! Queen, it's your show now! The trio is probably the best. It's also known for digging, yes. But it's also known for another thing. Pretty much destroying Lieutenant Surge. And it can easily be found at Diglett's Cave. In fact, I think at times you can find it even higher level than Lieutenant Surge's Pokemon. It's also one of the fastest out there. You're mean. I'm not the one using the new trio here. Yeah, I think it's time to heal up Queen here. Otherwise I might regret it in the long run. Anyway. Hey, I met you in Viridian Forest. Now this is a bit of a contradictory for those who played Pokemon Red. Good. There was no trainer name of him. He didn't have the he didn't exactly have any names shared with any trainers in Viridian Forest. Let's get okay, you're definitely not from Viridian Forest. This if you start off with a frickin' Diglett. Considering that, well, the common theme of the trainers in, at least most of them in Viridian Forest was basically they use water types. It's apparently just LP request to be believed. Okay, now I can believe him a bit more that he was in Viridian Forest. And let's say hello to one Pokemon and I've pretty much been grinding against. Since it was a wild Pokemon south of Pure City. Now Kegler is one of those unorthodox mixed types before Pokemon before Gen 4 rolled its head. It was more offensive based when prior to Gen 4 all water types were her special moves. Doesn't matter what just in time. It's the... Yep! You're from Viridian Forest, without a doubt. You just kinda Diglett to throw me off. Though, I think he's trying to make me get to map. Now, at level 16, something amazing happens to Nidoran. Doesn't matter what gender. You beat me again! No, I didn't! Yep! Evolution! And Pokemon evolve. They get increased stats. And even and get a new type depending on the Pokemon. And so Rex here became a big boy. Though not a bigger boy, since there's a new evolution coming afterwards, which I honestly rather save until a certain level. Now anyway, evolution isn't exactly as well level it up at a certain height, certain level. Well, for instance, Pokemon like Rex now, like Nidorino. Oh, and even one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, which we'll probably find sometime in the future, I hope. Evolve with stones, while certain ones like Golem or Alakazam pretty much actually Graveler and Kadabra evolve when you trade them. And there are more complex versions of evolutions in later games. Yeah, hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Yeah, but if you're like me, they're not exactly the funnest thing to wear. Or think it's cool to wear them. Then just send out Clefairy. Oh, I forgot to switch Pokemon after that. Awkward. Helios, I think it's your time to shine. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Clefairy and certain other Pokemon from this game have a bit of an interesting trivia. From Gen 1 to 5, they're just normal types. When Gen 6 rolled around with the new Fairy type, Clefairy and some other Pokemon became Fairy types. Apes. Some hit add-on. Others just became pure Fairy types. Clefairy's one of them. What is with Zapdos, people? Is it trying to tell me I should have caught one earlier? Because it's kind of stupid to do so without, I don't know, a status move. I mean, seriously, I love... Zapdos was my favorite growing up, but this is stupid! Well, something had to replace his overpowered Arakins with Rap. I don't believe it! I know, I slayed your Zapdos. Who'd have thunk it? I think it's time for a potion. Anyway. I'm thinking 2 more battles, which I forgot to swap again. I will go do my usual after-battle heals. Hey! It's Nosferatu's little brother! Good thing he isn't out watching this. And then Vileplume. You know what? Helios, I think it's your time to shine. Also, Vileplume's another one of those Pokemon that gets after evolving a certain Pokemon, and with a certain item. Oh god, it's making me high with acid! Oh wait, it's making Helios high with acid, my bad. Which, funny enough, acid's one of those few offensive Pokemon, poison type moves. that doesn't hardly poison. Despite, well, the type name. Seriously? This is the Zapdos Club? This is getting stupid! I'm feeling at the end of this LP, people are gonna call me the Zapdos Slayer. And Siege. Hello, Queen's older sister. Yes, you heard me right. Horsey evolves into Seadra. Which, if this was Generation... Not a smoke screen, that's lovely. Which, if this was Generation 2 and up, that's not the final evolution. It evolves into the Bane of Gen 2 player. Calling... pretty much calling out to, what the fuck is it called again? Oh, right. Kingdra. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won! You had a Zapdos, you moron! Ugh. I don't get people at times. Queen, unless this person down there has a Zapdos, she's gonna take the first Pokemon. Grass type. Hey, you're not wearing shorts! Oh no! Oh, how horrible of me. Now my legs will be covered. Alright. A Rattata! Sad that after the first gym leader, we meet pretty much the butt of all jokes when it came to the first Pokemon you find. Oh god, Hyperfang! Yeah, that's the only claim of fame Rattata and subsequently Raticate he'd have. The move Hyperfang. Lost. Yes, I know you did. Now, be right back after that Raticate raping. I mean, that Rattata raping. Kinda give Queen a bit of a tetanus shot. Right back. Rabies shot, my bad. Either way, you're back. And I am back once again. Alright, let's take care of this bitch. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. You mean the default protagonist look? Last wants to fight. Last hits a victory bell! You may want to back out of this. Instead, we'll show her my anger. And that's one reason why I wanted to switch. Razor Leaf. It's pretty much the karate chop up of grass type moves. Except the fact that it's pretty much sleep powder. Wake up, anger! I don't want my anger to rest just yet. I mean, I still have the podcast to post, which I'll probably will before this video comes up. Okay, lesson learned. Don't send an anger her to do Helios's job. Helios, burn that thing! Queen grew to level 16! Helios grew to level 17! Voltorb. If a certain person I know is watching this, but yes, Voltorb in its evolution Electrode is pretty much the fastest Pokemon you can get in Gen 1. Another one being oddly a Rock type, which will not be until much later. Rex grew to level 17! Be nice! You're the one who pretty pretty much put my anger to sleep. Okay. Oh, sorry, that was the funny part. So yeah, I'll be right back once again. I am back once again. This is gonna be a thing, I can just tell. Anyway. We have grass here. You can't fight my new Pokemon. Well, I wonder how new they'll be. Let me guess, you're gonna have a Moltres. A Charmander. Hey, it's the one Pokemon I never choose in these games. No matter how much people say that, oh, you should choose it because it's the best. My ass. And Gen 1 it's pretty much near impossible to beat. Well, at least, yeah, it's pretty rare, I should say, to beat the game with your starting Charmander. Because there is no way to get water types unless you trade. And no Pokemon that know any water, or ground, or say, grass moves. This was before Brock. Oh, and you ran female. That is new. Anyway. None of those. Not to mention that you can't get any TMs. Until you beat Brock. At least legitimately. So you have to rely on pretty blind luck. Yeah, you're done like dinner. Or to actually beat Brock before then. Eek! Did you touch it? It was right here! How does one touch you? Do we have a perverted Pokemon in the grass? Sorry about that. I had something in my throat. Ponyta! Pretty much Helios' younger sister. I forgot to mention, Ponyta and Rapidash are one of those unorthodox Pokemon in Gen 4. Since, well, they're offensive based, and yet that fire type is a special category. Ember, ethics. It's effective. Alright, that's it? Yes it is. Alright, let's see what we find in here first. A Rattata! We have regressed, people. Well, completely since, well, beforehand we found things like Rapidash, Zapdos, and even a Poliwrath! I think the game just made me eat my words. Wartortle. You know what? I think I do want a Wartortle. So, Anger, how about you come out? Actually, on second thought, no. As much as I want a Wartortle, well, it's nothing compared to my want of a Seadra. So let's continue on. If you hear beeping in the background, that's a good sign considering that I'm going to end this episode soon. Apparently... You know that there is at least some others you can find here. If I find... I'll keep searching for 1 more minute exactly, starting now. Actually, 30 more seconds. Because something in my gut is telling me that there isn't anything else other than those Okay, apparently that one I think is a Squirtle. Which, as I said, I'd rather have my Lucy on hand. So then, I will... And also there's a media Pokemon Center here. And while I do so, I'm gonna look up something real quick. Heck, in a guidebook I pretty much have right next to me. Alright, looks like I will end this episode off here. Next time, and on Let's Play Pokemon Randomizer Red, we'll be heading to Mount Moon. See you guys then.